Hello, all you kittens and crazy cats. It's time for Lil Sammy's story time. Join Lil Sammy and I as we go on today's adventure. Rest your paws and park your tails because it's Lil Sammy's story time. The Grand Train Adventure. In a colorful corner of the world, where the land was green and beautiful, there stood an amazing train named Talia. Her sides were decorated with stripes of red, blue, yellow, and green, making her a cheerful sight. Talia was no ordinary train. She was the heart of her little world, connecting towns and villages, forests and fields, carrying laughter and joy wherever she went. Her journeys were looked forward to, not just for the places she would visit, but for the adventures she promised. One bright and breezy morning, Talia was all set for another journey. Her engines hummed with excitement, and steam puffed from her chimney in playful swirls. Inside her, seats were filled with eager passengers, children with twinkling eyes and wide smiles, parents with cameras ready, and adventurers with binoculars at hand. At the wheel was the beloved conductor, Mr. Whistles, a man whose name reflected his joyous spirit. He wore a shiny badge and a cap that had seen many journeys, his eyes shining with the promise of a new adventure. He walked through the carriages, making sure everyone was comfortable, sharing jokes and stories, and building excitement for the journey ahead. As Talia set off, her wheels singing along the tracks, she passed through golden fields where farmers waved, over streams where fish leaped in the sunlight, and through whispering forests where deer peered curiously at the passing train. But adventure was waiting just around the bend. As Talia went around a green hill, a loud, unexpected noise scared everyone. Mr. Whistles looked ahead and saw a massive tree had fallen, blocking the tracks. Not worried, he knew this was an opportunity for teamwork and learning. Gathering the passengers, Mr. Whistles explained the situation. They all became excited at the possibility of adventure. They started walking, led by Mr. Whistles, to assess the situation and brainstorm solutions. Mr. Whistles suggested they get help from the forest animals, turning this challenge into an adventure. Children clapped their hands with joy, calling out to the animals. Birds flew in, chirping messages across the forest, while squirrels ran to gather their friends. Even a gentle bear walked closer, interested by the noise. Together, with the strength of the bear, the squirrels, and the guidance of the birds, they managed to clear the tree piece by piece. Children helped too, rolling smaller branches away, learning the value of teamwork. As the journey continued, the passengers returned to their seats, buzzing with excitement over their success. But the adventure was far from over. As they came closer to a high bridge, they saw a new challenge. A group of silly monkeys from nearby had taken over the bridge, fascinated by the shiny moving train. Mr. Whistles remembered the monkeys' fondness for fruits. He gathered the children, turning the problem into a fun, cooperative game. They made fruit trails leading away from the bridge, inviting the monkeys to follow. The children watched in surprise as their plan worked, learning that understanding and empathy could resolve conflicts. As the train chugged on, crossing the now clear bridge, the landscapes changed, showing new sights. They passed by crystal-clear lakes where swans glided gracefully, through canyons echoing with the whispers of the wind, and alongside mountains that touched the sky. At each place, Talia slowed, allowing her passengers to gaze at the beauty and greatness of their world. Mr. Whistles shared tales of each area, adding stories of history and legend to their journey. As the day turned to night and the sun began to set, Talia the train rolled gently into the station. The journey had come to an end, but the memories of adventure, the lessons of teamwork and problem solving, and the joys of exploration filled the hearts of all who had traveled on the grand train. Children left with stories to tell, parents with hearts full of warm memories, and Mr. Whistles with joy in his eyes, knowing he had helped build a sense of wonder and adventure in the hearts of many. Talia the train rested in the station, her journey complete, but ready for the many adventures yet to come, each track leading to new lessons, friendships, and discoveries.